it would be nice to get to the good part. So, do you wanna watch that?
Do we want to do your favorite ending? Sure, let's do it.
All right.
We should probably set up Alex's stream though.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
I mean, it's not Alex.
Or sorry, Joey's stream.
Joey. Let me send a text to Joey to see if he's...
Yeah, so Joey's streaming. Maybe it's not Scary Games anymore. Which way do I go?
The right.
Nice.
He entered this was not the correct way to the meeting.
Oh, okay.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I just want everyone to know that I still haven't gotten to play solitaire. And I'm a little sad about it.
Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business.
I'm like cutting off all his... Okay, do I keep going or do I left?
You will keep going.
Keep going? Okay. And then?
Okay.
Following directions. It's incredible he wasn't
2 options here.
Okay.
1. Oh, and you will cross. And just stay on it. 2 options here. Do you want to see what happens to the ending if you don't do anything and you just follow the narrator's orders? Or do you want to see what happens when you fuck things up?
Can we do both? Do we have time?
Yeah, I think we've got enough time. So go to the platform.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
I think perhaps we've got...
I'm not your enemy, really.
I'm not sure.
I realize that investing your trust in
Someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
you've forgotten about. Please. Stop trying to make every decision.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I'm not asking for you. I'm asking for her.
I don't like this.
This is it, Stanley. Your
Which way?
Oh, straight. You can't go that way,
Your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's
also turn all the way around real quick for a second. Oh, I guess it's not there.
What do you think was there?
There's warning signs that are hidden and will say different things. Like, there's one that says danger is everywhere and stuff.
That's her, Stanley. You need
So
to
let's
be
first
the one
do...
to
where you
reach out
just
to
follow
her.
your
If
instructions.
you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there.
What do? What do?
Now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Rough.
Commit their life to you.
Rough.
Make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really
don't go
going
inside.
on here.
Turn left. Walk forward.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so go forward.
Yep. And then walk into there.
I don't like this.
This ending is intense.
This is a very
And it's
sad
not
story
happy.
about the death of a man named Stanley.
Is he gonna kill me? Do I do it?
You have to.
Stanley
No
is
other
quite
choice you
boring.
get.
He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a
Whew.
reminder of the
Got chills and I'm not happy about it.
Look at him there.
Oh, look at this says please press Y.
Doing exactly
Polite.
what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Wow.
Burr.
He's going home. Now
Only slightly from the cold.
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except
No,
he's
I'm okay.
chosen his life.
Said only slightly from the cold.
But in his mind,
What if I pressed Y?
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions.
I feel weird just looking at this weird lady.
Fantastic discoveries of new land.
Notice anything different about the
And
room?
each day that he returned to work was a reminder
What do you mean?
that none of it would
This
ever
used to be a complete apartment with a couch. Now look at the TV.
And so he began to fantasize
It's
about
slowly
his
turning
own
into
job.
your office.
First,
Great!
that one day while at work,
Yes, this
he
makes
stepped up
sense.
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone
Really?
in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Excited terribly.
Is it a picture of my office?
I think it's up the boss's
He went
office.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
At last, a choice.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his
This is messed
decision
up.
would mean something
Oh, yeah,
was
no.
almost too
Dude, this
wonderful
entire
to be
game.
true.
I love it. Shit.
As he wandered through this fantasy,
Ah,
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
freaky.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors
yellow
and
line.
remote controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with
With
a
a
baby.
baby.
And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a
What'd I lose?
wonderful fantasy. And so in his
Nothing.
head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always...
I'm so sorry, guys.
Surely there's an answer down some...
This is the kind of game you have to play this early in the morning.
One more time.
Press F to tell your wife you
But
love
there
her.
is no answer. How could
Nice.
there possibly
She gone.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Nick.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
Oh.
That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer.
McFeely.
That as long as he remains here,
I've got a
he's
feeling I
slowly
know who
killing
that
himself.
I have no idea who K2 McFeely
He
is.
won't stop.
Also, I think
Here,
I've been
watch this.
sitting on
Stanley,
2
the next
for
time the screen
a long
asks
time.
you to push a
Should I do
button,
not do it?
do not
Hey,
do it.
Nick, can you text Joey? I've tried to text him already, but I haven't gotten through to him.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press Y to question
I
nothing.
can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I see
Screw that guy. Same, Killian. Screw this guy.
You're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you see.
Maybe this time.
Maybe this time.
And this is when we're gonna play.
And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again.
This is really sad.
Pushed the button.
So they pushed a button. This game, man.
Okay, so that was depressing and severe. Severe. What now?
Alright, so go the exact same way.
Okay. Now it's much darker. And things are
When Stanley came to a set of 2
okay.
open doors,
To the left,
he
right?
entered the door
No, to the right.
Oh,
Shoot, it was to the right.
that's okay. You can try a different ending. And you can see the broom closet closed.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Oh yeah, you have to go into it another time.
Answer there. No.
For those of you who missed it, we went into the broom closet.
Anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you.
And,
whatever it is you enjoy
as we all know,
in this room.
our favorite ending is the broom closet ending.
Do I stay or do I leave? Do I stay or do I go? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So after this point, it will be boarded up.
So,
Staircase, Stanley
He's
walked
testing it
upstairs
on
to his
personal account
boss's
now.
office.
They're going to be playing Fallout 4, I believe,
okay.
from the Xbox, so like they will have.
I've been here.
Chat every 15 minutes,
Yeah.
or whoever's up and
Dang. This looks like where the demo takes place. And the boss is going to be gone, probably. Yeah, give me all the hints.
Manager's office. Stanley was once again
You
stunned to
can
discover
rush
that
up
an
to that
invitation
pad
of any
in the
human
back, and
shocked,
let me see if I can actually.
Stanley
Wait, what
in
pad?
disbelief
There's a.
orchestrated this. What
right
dark
there.
secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible...
We're getting
that his boss
the
had
internet's
been
help here.
keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
2845. Type it in really fast.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Sorry.
Stanley
If you get it quickly enough,
correct code sheer luck.
he gets really pissed at you.
He stepped into the newly opened...
I'm not fast. There is no newly opened. Oh, yes there is. Haha! Is there anything? No. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go the way it wants us to go. I'm gonna press the button. What's the boss ending?
Alright, so here are a couple of different paths you can take.
Okay.
You can either progress as the game wants you to, like as the narrator wants you to. You can go to the you can go the escape route ending. You can go to the very end of this ending and then
Mess it up.
not do what he wants. So you've got a few options here.
Which would be the best to end the stream on?
Oh, but we gotta see my favorite ending.
Okay.
Speed run! Charge!
Speed run!
To the right! To the right! To the left!
Stanley walked straight ahead.
Oh,
Alright,
great!
so wait, stop. So you can either do the escape, or you can progress down the mind control. Oh, well.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I mean, I've already met several violent metaphorical deaths.
Behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Whee! Great! Yay!
I'll give it a few moments.
Wait, do we not die?
Oh.
That's novel.
Not all at once.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence.
Why does this game exist? Like, who was like, you know, this is definitely what we need?
The game that constantly backsasses you and tells you that there's no meaning to your life. There's a niche. I am definitely.
This is messed up. I'm sorry, guys. This is.
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley. Metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
Why is it so mad at being a double narrator? Okay. Wow.
It would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office as a
Hey, this happens in the demo.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already
What
dead
the
from the
heck?
moment he hit start?
It's a tiny floor plan! What does that say? It's like a museum!
It is amusing.